still amaze me? Wouldn't it be crazy? Don't you still amaze me? Wouldn't it be crazy? Don't you still amaze me?
What's up, everybody? This is Better Than Static. Thanks for listening or watching, whatever you're doing. We're doing another GTA stream. If you're watching, you can tell. If not, sorry about your luck. I'm your host, Tyler. I'm in the middle in the blue hat.
On the right side,
and
I'm
you guys
in the
can
red jacket. I'm Lucas. And
Yeah,
Chris
hi.
is the lady, as always.
What's up? Let's go get in the car and drive around. Lucas, you
Nice
drive my car.
segue, nerd.
Chris, just get in the freaking car. So, speaking of
Nerd.
cars, me and Chris took a road trip this past weekend.
Doing the same topics.
Yeah, we are.
Oh my god!
What?
I get talking about the
Chris,
same things over again.
Okay, so if you don't know what Chris is talking about, we had to re-record this episode because he forgot to include his audio in our last stream. So when I went to edit it, Chris did not make a sound. So we
We're
have
gonna
to talk about the
topics over
same
again.
topics.
It's gonna make.
Yes,
It's
we're-
not gonna. Oh Jesus!
Chris, just
Oh,
freaking talk about the
Lord.
road trip.
Dude, we went to West Virginia. We found a bunch of cats. We hiked about 10 miles. My feet hurt. We ate at Buffalo Wild Wings. It was okay.
We also watched Mothman Prophecies on the
It was not
riverfront.
okay. Mothman Prophecy sucks. Never watch it.
You don't even get to see Mothman in it. That's what really pisses me off about that movie. Like, I thought I was going to get to see a computer-generated image of Mothman, and I got gypped.
I don't know if that would have been worth it. Didn't that movie come out in like the 90s or something like that?
90s special
2002.
effects are great.
2002?
They could have they
I
could
wanna
have
say
made like
that,
a look,
yeah.
like a funny looking mask or something.
Yeah. Well, that's different from a
I think
computer
that would have been
generated.
way worse.
Yeah. Like if
Ooh,
they
dude,
had
the
some
mask, real
dude
scary.
running around in some like
But
prosthetics.
it would have been
Yep.
so awful. It would have been great.
That wasn't what they were
'Cause
going
instead, all you do is you see a big red screen when you like when Mothman appears or whatever. It's dumb. But yeah, that was a weird. The first night we got up there, we were like hiking through the woods for like 10 miles. Like it felt like forever. In the places that supposedly Mothman was seen, we didn't see him, so felt gypped on that one too.
for.
But yeah,
Man.
also found out Chris complains a lot. If you can't tell from our episodes, Chris complains a whole bunch.
I have reason to complain.
Chris complained about a motorcycle being too loud
I hate
in our
motorcycles.
hotel room. He also hates semis, which I found out because the semi was coming down a hill, which it's hard for semis to stop, and it like passes us on the right side. He freaks out. He goes, "What the
I
heck are you
hate
doing, semi?"
Semis aren't supposed to pass on the right side of the road. No cars are supposed to
He
pass on
couldn't
the right
help
side of
it.
the road.
He was going down a hill. His brakes can't handle that much pressure. But yet Chris complains about it.
Because
Ugh.
the point remains, he shouldn't have been driving. He shouldn't have gotten up to that fast up the hill, and then he wouldn't have been going so fast down the hill.
Chris, I don't think you know how gravity works. The dude could not
Tides
stop because
tides
gravity
go
was
out,
pushing.
tides go in. You can't explain that.
Yeah, and then I get complained at because I don't know where Korea is, but you don't know how gravity works on semis.
Does it work the same like it does on old people?
I will kill you.
Pretty much.
Yeah, that's
Not
why
if
they
I
get
kill you
scraggy because
first.
gravity works on.
I was going to let it go at old people, but you took it a
Yeah.
little farther.
Oh.
You just offended old
But anyways,
people.
yeah,
Tyler
because
Kirby hates old people.
Just add it to
No,
the
I
list.
like old people. You're the one.
You just
You're
told
the
them
one
you
that
said
doesn't
you-
like old people.
I'm not. I hate motorcycles and semis. I've said nothing about old people.
You said, "Oh, like old people," because gravity
No, I
affects one
said-
thing I hate the same way as this other thing.
I was using
Now,
old people
now
to
we're
compare.
stuck.
No, we're not. We still have plenty of topics.
No. I'm talking about on the stream. But anyways,
or
Anyways,
not.
Chris likes to complain. He
I
also
love
complains about
complaining.
walking.
It's a
Uh,
coping mechanism.
But anyways, we'll get off that topic and go to what I had planned on being the first topic, which is a lot of colleges are starting classes back this week or have started
Nerds.
this past week. So, since we're all graduated, I thought we would talk about our favorite times we had in college. Lucas, I hope your audio is not picking up this on the stream.
It's not. I have all my game stuff off.
Okay. But anyways, best time you had in college or the most fun you had?
Who's
Like
going
what you had,
first?
you are. Go for it.
Was the trip I had in Ireland back in 2014. I spent 2 weeks there. We did a study abroad for a social work course.
What was the
And
course called?
it was 3 years ago. I don't remember the name of the course.
But like, what was it about?
It was about the Catholic Church touching little kids.
Diddlin' kids.
Yep, that was what it was about. And it's
So
not good. Don't do it.
did anything crazy happen on the trip? Did you get to see some cool
Uh,
castles?
we didn't see any Catholic priests touching kids. That was good.
Yes, that is a positive. I'll give you that.
We did get to see a burial ground, a burial place where they did, where a church, like a monastery with a bunch of nuns buried a whole bunch of dead babies.
Well, how did the babies die? Like from the plague or something?
Sickness. This
Okay,
was like
so
in the early 1900s.
I didn't know there was a mass sickness in babies in the 1900s.
They didn't take care of the babies that were dumped, the orphan babies, very well because they were horribly ran.
The orphanages were?
Yes.
That's kind of sad.
Well, it's the way she goes, I guess.
Did you guys see any
That was really
castles?
insensitive. I did see a castle. It was called Calmore Abbey and Gardens. I took a picture of it. It was really good. It was. I mean, I don't remember what the castle was made for. I just remember going to it, and I remember going
so
to the,
I
the
thought
gift shop,
castles
and they
were just
had.
I thought castles were just built for families that had money and wanted to build a castle.
I mean, sometimes they're built for fortifications. Sometimes this rich dude bought it for. I think a rich dude bought it, or not bought it, but made it for a chick. But the chick got sick, and then she died.
Dude,
And then he
that's
was just like all
crazy.
alone in his castle, and then he was like depressed or something.
He tried to impress a chick by building her a castle, and then she went and died.
Well, it's not her fault.
I'm just saying that was
There's
a
a
lot of
giant
effort.
garden area too, and yep, she died. I don't.
In the garden
It's
area?
been 3 years. No, it's still it's still there. I remember walking through the garden and stuff.
But did she die
It's
in
like
the garden?
I don't know where she died. Probably in a bed. Sick people usually die in beds, not in
Here's a
gardens.
question kind of related to that. How far would
I
you
hope
go to
not.
impress a chick? Like that guy built a
To the
castle.
kitchen.
You'd cook for her?
No, he
No,
left to
I'd go grab
see
me
her.
something. Probably not very. It depends. Right now, not much. But if it was somebody really cool, probably a lot. Right now, can't be bothered. I wouldn't go too far right now.
Because you haven't met a person cool enough?
I
Or a
guess.
girl cool enough? I don't know. So here's the thing. I joined Tinder,
Oh,
and
Lord.
and Tinder made me feel creepy because guys usually message first. So then I joined Bumble, and I like Bumble better because girls message first, and it makes me feel less of a creep.
Nah, you hit him with the howdy.
Okay, funny story with
telling
the
you.
howdy. So on Bumble, I don't know how to work like the messaging as well as I did Tinder. So like, I tried to send her the howdy gift that like is supposedly foolproof, and
It's not foolproof,
I
but
ended
it
up.
works most of the time.
Well, I mean, it didn't not work this time, but
So it didn't
so
work.
no. Listen, this story's it's a thing and a half. Let me tell you. And
That's what she said.
so, I don't know how to work the Bumble messaging thing that great. So I try to send her the GIF of the Tom and Jerry Howdy thing, and I end up sending a screenshot. I'm like, oh frick, I ruined that one. I'll try to see it, like send the GIF now. Send a Tom and Jerry GIF, but it was like Jerry beating Tom's head against the wall, and I was like, oh
Jesus
crap, wrong GIF. And then I finally found the Tom and Jerry Howdy one and sent it to her and go, this is the one I meant to send you.
Are you talking about
And
the
like,
Howdy gif is the one where he blows it in smoke with the cowboy hat?
Yep.
Okay,
yeah.
I got you.
And
that's what you
I
hit 'em
just
with.
I fumbled through that, and it worked. She's like, "Well, that was pretty funny." Chris, get in my car.
I was paying attention to the conversation. I'm sorry. Oh.
But
Okay.
yeah, that was my Bumble experience. Still talking to the chick. She seems pretty cool.
Is
so anyways,
is she close?
she's an accountant in Lexington.
Hey,
Dope.
But yeah,
Go.
back to our favorite times in college or whatever. Chris is being Ireland, and Lucas, what is yours?
well, the favorite part about college was the friends and people that you meet and all that stuff, which leads into some pretty funny stories. One being Bubbles.
And living with your best friends, right?
No, that was kind of stupid.
I hate you,
What about the time you ate a watermelon really fast?
Oh,
dude. That's on
yeah.
YouTube still.
Yeah, you can actually find that on YouTube.
I
Yeah,
ate
that
a
was
watermelon
pretty
real
awesome
fast.
too. Yeah,
That
it
was like one of the weirdest noises ever imaginable.
Ladies, watch that. Watch that.
It was
Yeah, that'll give me a lot of
kind
ladies.
disgusting. By kind of, I
Exactly.
mean,
It was kind of like a Georgia peach.
It was a mess.
Okay.
It was not good, but
Can you do one where you're eating a grapefruit?
No, I don't want to ever eat a grapefruit.
Okay. Just thought I'd ask.
Why are you asking
I mean,
that
you might-
question, Chris?
what if you put it in the microwave for a couple of seconds, to warm it up a little bit?
No, I'm good. No, stop. Stop with that noise. Nah. It sounds like a Dementor eating someone's soul.
That was actually grapefruit.
But anyways, Lucas, continue with the story titled Bubbles.
Okay,
That
so
was the grapefruit.
yep. No, but we we're living with Kirby and a guy that was previously on the podcast named Luke. Two of my best friends, and we had some people over during that we met in college, and we were smoking hookah, which is tobacco, just to make that clear. But
And ours was 3 feet tall.
there you
It
go.
was great.
But so, and keep in mind we were sober for this entire night, and so we
None of us were old enough to drink.
yeah, so we were
Well, one of us was, but
yeah, so we were smoking, and it was probably 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning, and somebody decided to get a bowl full of water and dish soap, then we took apart a pen, and you could
yeah,
put
we didn't
one
even have
end
a
in the
straw.
pen. Yeah, no straw or anything like this. This is a group of college kids, so we were not prepared for this.
Two engineers
Yeah.
in this crew.
So you just dip the small end of the pen in the soapy water, and then you can blow smoke through the other end of the pen, and it creates bubble-filled smoke. Or no, smoke-filled bubbles.
Bubbles filled with whatever.
Yeah.
Whoa, bubble-filled smoke would be really cool.
Bubble-filled smoke.
I don't
That'd
even
be
know what
very
that is.
difficult. I don't even know, but sorry, I'm still asleep. But anyway, so we did that for a little while, and then we got the idea to pass the smoke bubble from one person to the next. And so we had one person up on a bar stool to start, and then to drop it down, and then the other person would get underneath it and blow it over to the next person, and it just went around into a circle to the last person. And it took several attempts, but it led to a nickname to
final
one
number
of
on
our
attempts?
friends. Oh, I have
I
no
guess like
idea.
6 tries
Way
maybe
too
more?
many for
for how late
for
it was.
what we were trying to do. But led to one of our friends being nicknamed Bubbles for a long time. So there you go.
Bubbles.
Or for Trailer Park Boys. Found this little in the storm drain. That's a nice pussy right there.
Oh my god!
That's a quote from Trailer Park Boys.
Yeah, you can quote a whole bunch of other movies. That doesn't make it not vulgar.
Listen, we've already went on that threshold for this episode.
Nuh-uh.
We have?
We were talking about peaches and grapefruits.
You brought up the peach.
Uh,
That's on you.
But anyways, yeah, that was a good night. We even videoed it. It's still on your old
Yeah.
phone, isn't it, Lucas?
I think so. I have it somewhere. I need to find
Is
it.
your old phone still intact?
Yeah. Well, I mean, I'm pretty sure it's on my new phone. I think I uploaded everything to my new phone, so I should still have it.
Sweet. We might need to put that on our page one night
Yeah,
for the Better Than Static. That'd be great.
we'll see.
So my favorite time in college is with the same group of friends as Lucas's story of Bubbles. We had a snow day one year, or like one during the polar vortex. We had one snow day, and it was a Monday after the Super Bowl. And me and Luke went skiing, and then came back, and we went out to eat with Lucas and Bubbles and another one of our friends at this Chinese buffet.
Oh, yeah.
We,
I forgot
so we,
that's
we
where
were
we-
like super full.
Yeah,
We all showed up in sweatpants. So like those
Sweatpants
Chinese
and-
people were like, "Oh my gosh, they're gonna eat us out of
Yeah.
house and home." And
We had a 5-plate minimum.
yeah, that was our goal when we went in
Dessert didn't count.
there. Yeah, so you had like 5 plus the 1 plate for dessert. Anyways, after that we did donuts in the Home Depot parking lot. All of which I was
What
on the
flavor
phone
were
with
they?
a classmate. Wait, what?
They were.
Flavor of
You
what?
asked me- Donuts.
Yeah, what flavor of donuts?
I didn't say. I said Home Depot.
Yeah, what flavor of donuts did we do?
Oh, I completely missed that pun. They were frosting flavored.
You a frosting flavored donut?
I don't know. They were iced. They were iced over. I don't know.
There you go.
I'm trying to keep with the
Ice.
pun.
The pun. Here's the pun. The pun was just me saying what flavor were they, and then you would have laughed and said, "Haha, Chris, you're so dumb," and then you would have moved on with the conversation.
I tried to finish it with another pun, Chris.
You're not supposed to.
I was trying to keep it fun.
Puns are only good in one. More than one, and it
Don't
becomes
let the
less
audience
fun.
be the judge of that. But anyways, we did donuts in the Home Depot parking lot.
Matt,
all of which I
text
was-
me and tell me if that was a good joke or not.
And then one of my friends or one of my classmates was calling me, asking me about homework that whole time we were doing donuts. So I couldn't even enjoy the donuts. But it was super fun just being in the car, listening to like everybody like screaming.
Was she a
stuff.
thought?
What? What are
No.
you talking about?
Was your friend asking for homework a thought?
No, it was
sadly,
a guy.
Yeah.
It was one of the most awkward guys I know.
Oh, so like me.
No, worse.
Ugh!
It was
Worse
way
than
worse.
me?
Yeah.
Ugh.
But anyways, after that, we went on UK's campus because there was snow on top of Bubbles' car, and like 2 feet of snow on top of his car. So we were driving around campus, throwing snowballs at people. Like we circled
That's not
the
very
block.
nice.
We circled the block like 4 times for these 2 guys walking from the library or
Why are
something.
you being jerks?
Like on the 4th time, they're like, "Why? Why
Because
would
they were
you
the
do
only
this?"
people out in negative
there was a
20
couple.
degree.
There's
Yeah, there were a few,
There's
but
a guy and a girl that I nailed the dude in
It's-
the neck with a snowball. It was great.
Okay. Okay, I'm gonna say, if I was walking around in the snow and somebody threw snowballs at me, I would have committed assault. I would have beaten you to death.
We're in an excursion. You couldn't catch us.
I would have. Oh God, I would have been so pissed at you.
No,
I
I
would've-
think those
I
guys
can't-
were just like so sad that we'd kept throwing
Yeah, I would have been.
snowballs.
I would have been driven to like blood boiling fury. Oh my
But here, the
lord! I'm
story's
just getting
not
mad
even over
thinking
yet.
about that happening to me.
So immediately after, like the guys like, please stop.
why me?
We're driving back to Bubbles' house. And like we're all dying laughing at this point. And then you hear from the very back seat, red light, red light, red light. And it's like one of our other friends that's in the car and he's like trying to get us to stop for a red light and we just like plow through the red light.
Yeah,
Luckily there were no pedestrians or other cars in that intersection.
no.
We could have
Lord have
died.
mercy.
It
Just
was a crazy
straight
night.
through it. No brakes, no nothing. Just it was just too
Also,
late.
we were sober for that night too.
Yeah.
We were crazy in college.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
Well, like we weren't like partiers. We would go out and do random crap.
Yeah, we would do
Like,
a bunch
we
of
used to
stupid
drive-
stuff.
We would drive around on campus and like have the windows rolled down and just yell at the window, "Kiss her, I did." Or like I did a pig call
Oh, Lord.
sometimes. Oh
Yeah.
gosh,
I remember that.
college was fun.
For
Um,
you.
That's because we didn't stay in our apartment all the time like you did.
I had a dorm 3 of those years. Thank you very much.
Well, you could have went outside your dorm. The theme of the story of these 3 stories is if you're in college, go have fun with friends. Don't stay locked up in your dorm studying all the time. You can go out and have fun.
Yeah, there needs
Like,
to be a
Lucas-
good balance.
Good mix. Because Lucas
Yeah.
graduated 3 years with an accounting degree, and I graduated in 4 with an engineering degree with a 3.0. So, like, it can be done to have fun
Yeah.
and, like, get good grades. I don't know how many college kids we have listening to us, but if you, that's a good, I think that's a good moral of the story.
Yeah.
Is But yeah, speaking of driving around and doing some crazy stuff, next topic I wanted to talk about was Logan Lucky. I went to go see that, which is a new comedy. It's got Channing Tatum, Adam Driver, and Daniel Craig are I think the biggest character. Like they're the main characters. I think they're also the biggest names in it. The chick that played Rachel in Batman Begins is in it too. Not Maggie Gyllenhaal, the original Rachel.
Katie Holmes.
Yeah, Katie
Yeah.
Holmes.
Katie Holmes was in it. And then the guy that played Pam's fiance that wasn't Jim was in it too.
Roy.
Yeah, Roy. And like here's it was in the setting of it is West Virginia. Like I'm talking like real hick
It's
West Virginia.
I thought it was in North Carolina.
Well, it's right on the border of North Carolina, Virginia, and West Virginia.
Okay, so let me give you a little geography lesson. There's no place where those 3 states come together.
Well, it's like they kept crossing state lines. I think the main one was the North Carolina West Virginia line is the one they crossed.
There's not North Carolina and West Virginia don't touch.
Oh, they don't? Are you sure?
Nope. Tyler, am I sure?
That movie lied to me then.
Am I sure? Me?
Listen, I don't give a crap about your geography crap.
Well then don't. Come step to the king. Square up.
Chris, you didn't know that semis can't brake coming down a hill. I don't want to hear.
I didn't. They can.
About
They
this
have brakes. They can hit their brakes.
But they're not as effective, Chris, as a car like mine and yours.
Get better brakes. What
Anyway.
are they,
They're called
Nissan
runways.
Yeah. Have you ever seen those runaway truck lanes?
Yes, I got my car stuck in one.
What? Hold on, let's talk
I
about
was
this.
I needed to turn around in one time, and my
They're
dad said it
full
was
of
a good
sand.
idea. Well, it was actually a bunch of gravel, but
But it's like it's not real compacted. It's like loose, so your car could
and
sink.
my dad said I could turn around it, and I ended up getting my car stuck, and we had to call a tow truck to get it out.
That's great. Kenny's hilarious.
No, he's not. That was a
He's
horrible day for me.
he's full of great ideas.
Yeah. West
Um,
Virginia, come on.
But anyway, like they showed like one of the state lines, like and it was like West Virginia. I don't know where they were coming from, but like
Probably
like,
Virginia.
but the main plot line took them to the Charlotte Speedway.
Yeah, you would drive from West Virginia into Virginia and then into North Carolina.
Okay, well, that's how it was, and I think my favorite. It was. I thought it was really funny. Like it had some dry humor that I could appreciate because like me, Chris, and Lucas are all from like this real southeastern Kentucky town, and like there's a lot of hick people, so we got the comedy. And the thing about Logan Lucky is like it didn't lay that on too thick. Like it was a perfect mix of the heist and the plan and like situational humor that like they didn't have to just rely on. Hey, we're funny because we're hicks. Like it was really good. Also, Adam Driver surprised me that he can be a really great awkward character.
How is that surprising?
Yeah, I mean,
Well,
he was.
I'd never seen him in a movie besides him being Kylo Ren in Star Wars.
I mean, his
Gotcha.
whole
So I didn't
shtick was
know.
being awkward before that.
Well, I mean, I didn't know that. I'd never seen him in anything.
Have you ever heard of the? I mean, no, I'm sure you haven't. There's a TV show on HBO called Girls, and he's in it, and it's just really, really awkward.
I don't watch a lot of HBO.
I'm aware. I haven't watched the show either, but I was just saying that.
One character that I loved a whole lot was Daniel Craig with his hick accent. Like it was great. Just a guy that, like Chris said, had Shakespearean acting training and can just change his voice from all proper and tough to like a hick accent. It's great. The movie is hilarious. It's a great comedy. And it's fairly clean. Like there's not a lot of curse words. Like I think there might have been 4 curse words in the whole movie. There wasn't much vulgarity. I don't know what its rating is. Like it's but like
Sounds like
it was
it's
a
probably
good,
PG-13.
it was relatively clean and like that's a good quality movie. I think if you can make a good comedy that's PG-13 and not relying on cuss words and vulgarity. I think that's cool. But yeah, I recommend Logan Lucky. What do you like? I know you guys haven't seen it yet, but are you excited for it or?
I probably
Did you have any thoughts about it?
won't end up seeing it at all, to be honest, because I just don't like going out that much. So,
Well, considering I didn't even know about it until Thursday, I probably won't watch it in theaters, but I will watch it at some point in time, kind of thing.
You
Just
mentioned
because I
that you
watch
wanted to
anything and
see.
everything.
You mentioned you
Atomic
wanted to go
Blonde.
see a Blonde. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's like Charlize Theron does like a James Bond kind of movie, right?
no, it's like Charlize Theron does John Wick.
Yeah, more like John Wick.
Okay. Well,
Except
both
nudity.
great movie Wait, what?
It's like a rated hard R.
Only John Wick was rated R, right?
Yeah, but
Yeah.
there's like a scene where she like has relations with another chick.
Did not know that.
It's in.
I'm up to date
one
on
of
the film
trailers.
industry.
But anyways,
It is in one of
I
the
think
trailers.
Yeah.
Charlize Theron. What other movies has she done recently? She's in
Mad
the new
Max.
Fast.
Mad
She's in the Fast and
Max.
Furious movie. Fate of the Furious or whatever. F8.
Yeah. I didn't watch
I
it
haven't seen
either.
Mad Max yet. I want to watch Mad Max.
You haven't
I
watched Mad
watched.
Max?
I haven't. I've watched all the original ones with like Mel Gibson, but I haven't watched the new
I've
one
only
with.
seen the new one.
I have it.
It's
Well,
really,
I'm gonna
really
borrow
good.
that from you sometime.
It's
That's a movie
really
that needs to
good.
be seen in theaters, though. That's a shame you didn't see it.
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
yeah. I think it's just I didn't have anybody to go with because I
I went
usually
by
don't go to
myself,
the
boy. I don't
theater.
care.
Yeah, you didn't think to message me or anything. But like, I don't go to the movies unless I have somebody to go with. I think the last movie I went to by myself was Suicide Squad, and I think I wanted to cry after that.
Yeah, you would have
I think
wanted
Mad
to
Max-
cry even if you went with somebody.
Yeah, that's the thing. It was a miserable experience. But
I bet if I watched it now, I think I'd probably like it.
what Mad
What?
Max or Suicide Squad?
Suicide Squad.
I doubt it.
I don't have.
I mean, you could probably enjoy it, but it's
Like, here's the thing: I
not-
enjoyed it because I'm a DC fan, but like, it's
It's
not
not
a good movie. Like, I don't know. They try to do too many characters in one movie that nobody cares about, and then they like the plot line's weird. Like, why does that one villain even care about?
What do you
doing
mean?
what
You don't
she's
care about
doing?
Slipknot?
Slipknot is the most vital character in that whole movie.
No, he's not.
No, it's freaking sarcasm.
Killed. Oh, I was like, he got killed off like in 20 minutes.
Yeah,
But that's
that
also
was
how it
his-
happened in the comics too.
Yeah, that was his
Like, that's how-
entire role in the comic run too. Is he gets killed in the very first issue, like just right off the bat. Maybe not the first issue.
Of course, he
but
had to be
it's-
Native American too.
Yeah,
I mean, I don't see why you had to bring race into it.
How is? Wait, hold on a minute. So you're accusing me of being a racist?
I didn't say you're
Because-
racist, so we didn't have to bring that out. I don't think
I'm
that
just
has any
saying Native
bearing on it.
American people don't get good roles, or and if they do, they get killed off quick.
have you ever watched Wind Talkers?
They got a whole
I ever
dang
watched-
movie.
Last of the Mohicans,
Yes.
Dances
They got a
with
whole dang movie
Wolves.
too. Last of the Dogmen.
I'm
The
sorry, what?
Revenant.
You've never
That one's a
seen
bit
Last
more
of the
stretch.
Dogmen? Last of the Dogmen's great.
I've never
Um,
even heard of it.
That sounds like a horrible movie.
There's a good story
Ombre.
of while I watched. So
Bad Hombres.
you wanna know how I found out about Last of the Dogmen?
Blockbuster.
No, it was on TV. I got grounded one time when I was in. I think I was in middle school, and I woke up on one Friday. Like it was, I went to bed really early that Friday night because I couldn't watch TV, and I woke up and my dad had just come in from hunting one night, and like we were just sitting down there talking on the couch. I don't think he knew I was grounded. And he turned on the TV, and like the movie just started, and he liked one of the characters or something, like one of the actors in it. I forget what the guy's actual name is, but like he's like, "I'm gonna watch this. You want to watch it?" I'm like, yeah, sure," because I didn't really want to go back to bed. It was like 11. Everybody else in my house was asleep, except for me and my dad, and I got to watch it while I was grounded. It was a great movie. It's a cool experience with my dad.
I'm partial to Soldier Jack, or the man who caught death in a sack.
That is
You
a
remember
good.
that, Tyler?
That's an Appalachian story. Yeah, wiggity whack, get in my sack.
Yeah.
Is that a
That's how
Native
you
American
thwart-
story?
No, I'm just.
That's an Appalachian story.
I just thought a wiggity whack get in the sack is kind of what I. That's the only thing I was referencing.
How did my story remind you of that?
Your weird names of movies, Trial of the Dog Man or whatever.
Last of the Dogmen.
Same thing.
Okay. Yeah, whatever.
Uh-oh. Oh, keep driving.
Did you have an accident in your pants?
No.
Okay. I just heard uh-oh. That's usually how it starts.
That's happened before. Not in recent years, but that has happened, and that was the words that came out of my mouth. So it's
I
true.
thought it happened one time when I was driving to Louisville, but it didn't.
I usually vomit when I drive to Louisville, just because Louisville's gross.
Okay, but alright then.
I was just
But yeah.
joking because we're UK fans here and we don't like Louisville. But
Yeah, I was just saying that I just one time I mistrusted a fart, and then I thought I had made a huge mistake, and then I got to the hotel and everything was fine. I was like, wow, that was
a real
quite the
wet fart,
experience.
but no residue.
It wasn't. I mean, it wasn't wet. It just was like too much
Like too much what?
fart.
Okay.
Like I ran out of fart, and then I thought,
And it kept going. What?
yeah, like I ran out of fart, and then uh, what happens after you run out of fart? You start having other things. And so
But
I thought, but then it was fine, so it was all good.
like, I've also mistrusted a fart, and that's like how it always starts. Like, and then it's just a
What
chain
always
reaction
starts?
because you're messing all over yourself.
Oh,
'Cause
I've never
usually
actually messed all over myself, but
I have, sadly. But we'll skip that story.
had a bit of bum wee.
What?
Had a bit of bum wee.
What is that?
What's your bum?
My butt.
What do you do when you take a wee?
I pee, but you don't pee
She
from
had-
your butt.
Yeah. That's why it's a bum wee and not a regular wee.
But I don't like this British stuff.
What?
I assume it's British because you say bum, but
You just all you have to do after that is nip to the bog and you're fine.
I don't know this slang.
Go to the bathroom.
I thought they
Nip
said
to the
loo.
bog. Go to the bathroom.
I thought they said
What?
the loo. They call it the loo.
I mean, we have many
Bog
different
is like-
words for the
The
bathroom.
bog's like
too,
the
Cody.
toilet, so
I don't know.
you know what a lorry
I'm
is?
so confused. No, what's a lorry?
It's a
It's a semi truck.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
Why is it called that?
I don't know. Why are fries called chips?
I don't know.
Why are cookies called biscuits? So don't ask me these questions. Don't shoot the messenger.
But you're a resident, like, British expert.
When have I ever professed to be an expert on the British slang? Or
I
why
don't know, you-
words are the way they are?
You usually do the British impression accent thing, so you got to know the slang when you do the impression.
Yeah, I know what it means. I don't know why it means what it means. I don't know why car is named car. It ain't. I mean, I don't know why trash is named trash. I just say it because it means that.
You don't know the etymology of the word?
Etymology, but no, I don't.
Hmm.
I know the
Well, that's
etymology
neat.
for the name Tyler.
Yeah, it's a tiler, person who lays tile.
Oh, I was gonna say it's dumb.
No.
Dumb person who doesn't know where South Korea is.
I will stab you. Like, that's not like, people can look on a map and find it, but not many people memorize where that's at. So, not a lot of people memorize where places are, Chris, like you do. Person who knows
They
120
memorize-
counties because he got bored one night. Like, who does that for fun?
What do you do for fun, nerd?
I play video games, or I listen to music, or listen to podcasts, or I draw,
Listen to
or
music
I
when
read.
you're bored.
Yeah.
I learn when I'm bored. Learn about the world around me.
That's no. You just did it to be
What?
different. You just did it to be
No,
different.
I like it. I like knowing this stuff. I didn't do it to
And
be
you're
different.
and you call me a nerd.
What? No. No, same thing.
What? How's that? What's the same thing?
I
Me
don't know. I
being a
meant to
nerd
say same
listening to
difference.
music when I get bored, which is what normal people do.
I will defend my right to learn about geography
Here's also another thing. Chris
forever.
listens to music in like every situation where he's around people. Like we were in a movie. We were in Wonder Woman and he's listening to music on his iPod or on his phone. Sorry, iPhone.
Sometimes when I get queasy, I listen to music.
How'd you get queasy in Wonder Woman?
Sometimes my body hates me.
Sometimes I hate you.
My body decides, hey, let's make him nauseous for a little bit just to see how much he wants to hurt himself afterwards.
So I tap Chris on the shoulder and wonder, I'm like, what are you listening to? He goes, Foo Fighters, they got a new single or something.
It was the excuse. I didn't want to say, oh, I'm nauseous.
That would have been more normal than just I'm listening to music in a movie.
But then it would have been, why is he listening to music because he's nauseous? See, it would have been this weird.
But because the music helps you with your nausea, would have been more normal than I just.
Well, usually the
It's Foo
podcast
Fighters.
is. But I didn't have because I don't have any cell phone service in the theater. I have to settle for music.
Wait, our podcast is what soothes your queasiness?
No, just podcasts in general. I listen to
Okay.
sometimes.
I was about to say that would make me queasy listening to myself, which it almost does when I edit all this stuff. Oh, here's a funny story. Also, it's been talking to that chick
I'll be
on
the judge of that.
Bumble. And like she's asked me what kind of music I listen to. Well, I like rock and like bluesy kind of stuff. And I go, but I don't really listen to that much music anymore because I got into podcasts. She said, oh, what podcast do you listen to? And like I said, like the normal ones like Rooster Teeth podcast and Always Open and Off Topic and Dude Soup and stuff. Because I really like those podcasts. And then like she's like, well, what else do you do for fun? So, well, me and my friends do a podcast for fun. And like she's like, what is the name of this? I said, well, first off, I got to know you a little bit better before I'm gonna give you that information, because I
was
got
say
don't
you
want
lost her, Kirby.
Yeah, that's why. That's one of the thing is I wanted her to get to know how truly awesome I am before like she hears this crap and like just like I don't want to hang out anymore. So I made it through that. Oh gosh. But I was like, oh crap, I shouldn't have said that. And then I couldn't delete the message.
Good job.
But yeah. Hey, I made it past it. But you guys know me, I usually just like I'll advertise everywhere and I'm just like, nope, I'm not gonna do that this time.
I have a podcast.
Or you might like me because I have a podcast. That's how I pick
Okay.
up chicks. I tell them about my podcasts.
How's that working for you?
I don't.
Well, I only have one biter, and she also doesn't know that the name of said podcast.
If I put
So
Sharpie all over one of my fingernails,
it's
will
one out
I
of
be
one.
able to wash that off before church tomorrow?
Why are you putting Sharpie over your fingernails?
I haven't started. That's why I haven't started. I asked the question just in case.
Yeah.
Does
Okay.
your mom have fingernail polish remover?
Or
Or rubbing alcohol?
Oh, yeah, I got that. We got plenty of that.
Don't drink
Rubbing,
it, you'll
not
go blind.
drinking out. Yeah.
Ah. I
Why
thought
do you want to color your fingernails with Sharpie?
just one?
Which one are you gonna do? That's what I want to know.
It's my right pinky.
Isn't what? There's like some kind of like niche of people that does that.
Yeah,
I know Penn of
bored-
Penn and Teller.
bored people.
I don't know what colors his ring fingers red. His nails red on both his ring fingers. I don't know why or anything like that. But
Oh, you know
he
what would
does
be
it.
cool?
Oh, Chris, what color are you
Isn't
gonna
your
color it?
It's a black Sharpie.
Okay.
I was gonna say what would be cool is never washing it off and like watching it grow out, like as I clip it, watching the black Sharpie part just like go away eventually.
That would be pretty neat. I'm kind of doing that with a mashed thumbnail.
Oh, okay. See, I'm doing it the less painful way.
Well, I mean, I didn't mean to mash the thumbnail.
That's really dark.
It just happened. Let me in the car.
That's much darker than I thought it was going to be. Oh my lord.
How is
That's...
that? Wait, are you talking about the Sharpie on your fingernail?
I regret that decision. I feel like a
Rub it off.
like
See if it rubs off real quick.
That would be no.
It's not gonna rub. Oh crap, Chris.
Oh,
Put a Band-Aid
boy.
on it
That's
and
on,
tell people you cut your finger.
Looking at it, it looks so crazy. Here, I'll send you a picture of it.
Okay. Can I insert it into the podcast at this point?
Yeah. Let me make sure there's no identifying items.
So if you're watching this, I'm gonna put a picture of the fingernail of Chris into the podcast. But if you're listening, you will miss that out. Miss out on it. So why did you? I
thought it would be a good idea. I should have put a group text.
Did you just send it to me individually?
Yeah, I'll put it in a group text too.
Oh, speaking of Bumble Girl just messaged me.
Hey.
We weren't. We were speaking about my finger. Oh, that's so weird now. Like when I look under my fingernail, it's black now. It's crazy.
I mean, that's not that crazy. You just colored it black.
I'm kind of like it now.
You can't be serious. It looks like a chick's hand in the picture you sent me.
I know, it really does, doesn't it? That's the first thing I thought.
Chris, you need to do more manly things with your hands. Get some calluses on those things.
Oh my god. That's awesome.
I know, right? Oh, I should have done my middle finger, and then if I flip somebody off, it would just been like a black fingernail.
You should do pinky, because not a lot of people look at your pinky.
Should I do the other pinky?
No, just do one. Don't do two.
Okay.
Because you get bored. I don't know. People just start questioning if you have both of them. Because then it's like,
but
he
this
didn't
isn't
try
weird.
it out. No. Well, here's the thing. You do one, it's like, he just wanted to see what it looked like. You do two, he's like, he meant to do that and likes it like that.
I didn't mean to do it though.
Wait, what? You said you didn't mean? Well, no. I'm
like
saying, like, the first one is like, okay, he's just seeing what it looks like.
An experiment.
But if you do both of them, it's like, he was planning on doing this. Like, he didn't just, you know what I mean?
Dude, like, no joke, if I just have my pinky up, I look like a chick. I'd say it looks like a girl's hand.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying in the picture.
If it's just the pinky, just the pinky, though, it looks super girly.
It's like what girls used to do in middle school that were like emo or gothic or whatever.
Let me go put on a
Black Veil Brides.
That's a little later than middle school. But...
Our middle. I don't know. What was it?
I don't know.
Band and Corn. I don't know.
That'll work. Yeah, or old school Panic at the Disco.
Yeah, there you go. That's what all the angsty middle schoolers listened to.
Or like Green Day or something.
Oh yeah. When I was angsty,
Dude's lead singer of Green Day paints his fingernails black.
He wears eyeliner too.
Yeah. So Chris, you're like a part of Green Day now with your black fingernail. That's how they get you. They start out with one.
I'll learn how to play their songs on the drums then, and I'll be like, oh, I'm officially a punk rocker. I'm so anti-establishment, it's not even funny. I'm the most anti-establishment person that's ever lived.
Oh
like,
gosh,
remember,
this is pretty.
Remember
this is
Karl
pretty embarrassing
Marx?
for you.
Remember Karl Marx? I'm more anti-establishment than him right now because I painted
But
my
like when you're in
pinky.
middle school, that's what people thought. Like they're like, I'm not gonna use fingernail polish. I'm gonna use a Sharpie because I'm angsty and anti or whatever you said.
Oh my! When I was angsty. When I was
I
angsty,
lost
I
faith.
listened to All American Rejects.
I did that.
That was
I also
that one
listened
album.
to Pillar.
That one album was really good. To what?
Pillar. It's a Christian angst band.
Oh boy.
They're like, but I also used to listen to them to like work out and stuff. Like I listened to, I was never ashamed once I had found out they're actually good. More people liked them than just me. Which
Who sings that song, I'm Not Okay?
That's My Chemical Romance.
My Chemical Romance, yeah. There you go. There's
That one will work.
Yeah, that's...
Welcome to the Black Parade.
Yeah.
Chris, who sings the song In Bloom or like Bloom? The song we listened to on the
Nirvana.
road trip. No,
Oh.
the one that we were listening to on the road trip that goes In
Neck
Bloom.
Neck Deep.
Neck deep.
Neck deep.
That sounds like angsty middle school music.
I actually like that song. I listened to it I listened to it a lot, and it's actually pretty good.
We were listening to this on the road trip. I think the first time we heard it was the way to Point Pleasant, West Virginia, and then we heard it on the way back right before we went to stop for lunch at Suplex Tacos, which is a luchador themed Mexican restaurant in Ashland, and it's great. Superb queso, according to Chris, which is really good food. The burrito is my favorite burrito, but like it's at the end, like the ending like thing of it is in bloom.
Well, yeah. Yeah, I
It's
want to
so
listen to it and
bad.
then sing it when it happens.
Oh gosh. Tell me when you're ready. That like we'll keep vamping.
Okay,
until
I
you
was
get
waiting
to the
for
point.
it. No, it's alright. It's
Are
fine.
you-
Hey.
what?
In bloom. That's how it sounds like. That's what it
Yeah.
sounds like.
That's almost perfect.
That's because I was listening to it. But
But yeah.
it's what it sounds like. I don't know.
Oh gosh.
And then I found out that that band did a Let's Play in Rocket League with Achievement Hunter.
Which I thought was awesome. I'm gonna watch that. Chris sent me the link. I'm gonna
It's
watch
actually
it.
pretty funny. So
I mean, their music's pretty funny too.
I actually like the song now, so I don't.
Do they have any other good songs? Have you listened to any
They're
of
like
their other
they're
stuff?
the revitalization of punk or pop punk. Basically, it's like what it is. It's what it is.
No, I don't think anybody's bringing that back.
They brought it back.
Well,
I
at
don't
least
know,
they're
'cause
doing it.
Here's the thing. That was on Alt Nation on Sirius Radio. I don't know how popular those people are that get on there.
I'll go check and see how many views the music video has.
Okay. While you do that, I got another question for you guys, and
It's got 1 million
What is
views and
it?
it was uploaded a week ago.
that's actually pretty good.
1.1
Just
million.
that song, or what about the other songs?
Just that song, uploaded a week ago, has 1.1 million. One of their songs from their last album has 3.9 million.
Dang, they are bringing it
And
back. I
Yeah.
retract my statement earlier.
1 million.
a band I
7.8
I listened-
million.
I watched a couple Vivo music videos of the band Haim, the three sisters that like
They look like
have
horses.
a band. They do. I'll give you that one. Are you talking about Haim or Neg Deep?
Haim. No, Haim.
Yeah, they do. Yeah, they're like the oldest sister's really tall. But like,
Oh,
it's
really?
Like yeah.
Oh, well, I've been retract
And
that.
she looks like that. She looks really tall in the music videos. She might
Is
not
she
actually
tall?
be that tall.
Like, might she be taller than me?
Probably. She looks like she'd be taller than you. She looks like she's losing her
Ah.
height.
Ooh.
Dear God.
I
Chris,
kinda
do you
want-
like tall chicks?
Yeah, yeah.
Wait, did you look her a picture up of her, Lucas?
Oh no, if she's my height, I know she's a giant.
She just looks that. Look up a picture. I think her name's Este Haim. I don't know how you pronounce it, but
Est.
Este Haim.
The bass player is that?
Yeah, it's the bass player.
Okay, I'll look. How does it? How tall? I'll just do height.
That's exactly what I did.
Lucas,
Doesn't
you
say.
can't stop driving. The cops will kill us.
She's 25.
Yeah, I know.
It
I want to
doesn't
know
say how
height,
tall
not
she
age.
is. Well, it's not showing how tall she is. It's just I want to know. If she's like 6 foot, dude, it's
Is
game
that
over.
is that
No.
what you're into in chicks?
I would.
Speaking
I
of
have no
tall
problem with a
chicks.
tall chick at all.
We had some Excel training at our work a few weeks ago, and the lady
Yeah.
giving the class made me look short. And keep
Oh,
keep in
God.
mind, I
Lucas is like
stand
6'6".
6'6", and she came walking in with like 6-inch heels on, and like I mean she was.
Well, I mean,
she
so
was
she's not
a
actually that
tall
tall.
lady.
If she had 6-inch heel.
No, I'd say she was 6'4" with like flat-footed.
It's like my height.
Yeah. Yeah. No, she was very, very, very tall.
That's right up Chris's alley.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I have no problem with tall chicks at all.
But also, her sisters could be short. I don't know. But I mean, that's. I started listening to some of their stuff last night, and I didn't realize they sang a song that they
She's
did.
6
forget the name
foot.
of. Is she really? I told you she looked tall.
Oh my lord, I'm gonna go follow her on Twitter.
Follow her with the Better Than Static account too. That'll be hilarious.
Okay, sure, I don't care.
Oh gosh. Oh yeah. Also, Chris runs our Twitter
Oh,
at BT Static. If you
Accidentally
ever want to
almost
send us
just
a
typed in
message.
it. Dude, almost accidentally just tweeted Est Haim and almost tweeted it as better than static.
That's great. I would have been
Her-
okay if you did that.
Her Twitter account is at Jizzy McGuire, so
What? How does that make sense? Also, how is Jizzy spelled?
J-I-Z-Z-I-E.
So she's got a sense of humor, is what I'm hearing.
Yeah, and I'll go follow her on my personal account as well.
Oh gosh, this is Chris's dream woman.
Dude, I'm
She
not
seems
kidding.
like the moody one of the group.
Well, that's-
so
I'm
that is
moody,
kind of up
so-
your alley. That's what I'm saying. I'm saying she's perfect for you, Chris. Okay, here's a question. What do you guys look for in a woman?
Height.
Yeah, we figured out Chris's.
Yeah.
Brianna Tarth, holla at your boy.
Captain Phasma.
Look,
oh gosh.
she's
Lucas, what about
destined to
you?
end up with Tormund Giantsbane. That's the way it'll be.
I think Tormund Giantsbane will look for somebody that's way prettier.
No, he will not.
No. No, he is. That is who he's going to end up with. Or she.
I don't know. I'm not caught up with Game of Thrones.
Yeah, no, that is happening. That is
Big
a
woman?
done deal. Think of the children we could have. They would be
Great big
giants.
monsters. Conquer the world.
Here's something. How's Hodor half giant? Like, so is his mom a giant and the dad's like, I'm gonna jump
Hagrid
on that.
explained this in the Goblet of Fire.
What?
Hagrid literally explained being half giant in Harry Potter.
But like, his
Him
dad
and Madame
was,
Maxine
his
are
dad was
chatting.
Muggle.
His dad was a Muggle. His mom was a giant. And then he was talking to Madame Maxine. He's like, at the age of 7, I could pick him up and put him up on the dresser.
But like, so he was one brave dude. Like, that's all I'm saying.
But Hodor or Hagrid?
No, Hagrid's dad.
I mean, I
Like,
guess it's
if-
his son.
if a
so, I
normal
mean,
guy's
probably
gonna-
trusts
if-
him.
No. I'm talking like I'm gonna hit that giant.
Okay. I don't
You know
think he
what
was
I'm
like a
saying?
Muggle. I think he was a wizard, though.
But like,
What?
I think
you
he
get
was
what
a
I'm
wizard.
saying?
Yeah,
I'm
he's
crossing
like,
two different things and my brain's starting to hurt.
no.
I can't keep
I
up.
didn't even. I forget
Kirby's
that
talking
Hodor
about
was supposed to be
Hodor
half
and-
giant.
I don't.
I'm
Is
just
he
talking in
half
general,
giant?
half giant.
I don't know if he's
He's-
actually supposed to be giant. I think that's just something that they say. I think they just say he has giant's blood in him.
I mean, do you think he's gonna refute it? I mean, he just goes like Hodor, so you know.
Right.
But like I'm
Nobody-
saying, like it doesn't matter if we're talking Hodor or Hagrid. Like if the dad is like, dude, that giant chick, I'm getting at that. Like that's bravery right there.
That's called love.
Yeah.
Willing to risk
What is-
it all.
Like you could die. I'm just saying.
Risk it
like,
for the biscuit, man.
say you drop one line she's not about. She could just crush you, like punch you in the face.
She probably wouldn't. Because she'll deny your advances and then you move on.
But like also in these like worlds, how savage are giants? Like are they pretty
I don't
sentient?
know.
Because
I've never
Hagrid's
seen-
brother.
Okay,
It's
in Game
pretty
of Thrones, giants are very sentient.
But like,
Very.
Harry Potter one, like his brother that's in the
No,
movie with.
Grop was like mentally handicapped.
Oh.
No, I mean
Okay,
like
never
giants
mind
are like I think. Oh, maybe. Ooh, hold on. Oh, I see what you're saying now. Oh. Oh yeah, I do see what you're saying now.
Yeah, like how like they could be pretty savage.
Yeah. You mean I think how civilized would have probably been the question that
Yeah,
was
yeah, that's
earlier.
that's a better word for it. Is what I meant. That's what I meant to say. It didn't come out as that though.
And
Because like if they're not.
yeah,
like,
that's
if they're
like
just-
creepy otherwise.
Like they gotta at least.
Maybe it's like
I
a
don't know.
Tarzan and Jane situation.
But like the girl's Tarzan.
I mean,
Oh man, that would be. I'd watch that movie.
They should do a Tarzan as a woman movie. I think that'd be cool to see.
I don't know if that would. I don't
And-
know if
and-
that would go over well.
And it'd be
Yeah.
Tarza and Jim. Tarza and Jim.
Tarza and Jim.
Yeah, instead of
Dear
Tarzan
Lord.
and Jane.
I kind of picked up on that. Oh, it's like there's gonna be crap! I had a name I was gonna throw out there for a funny pun about Tarzan, then I lost it all. Dang it! I
But
went too
Lucas,
far.
what do
with
you
the-
look
yeah.
for in a woman besides her being really tall like Chris?
I mean, sense of humor and stuff like that, and I don't
Chris is
know.
only about the physicalities. Lucas thinks about the personality.
I mean, that's part of it. You got to get along, kind of thing. So
Yeah.
I
think
You know,
I'm
sense of
not-
humor is
imagine I'm the easiest person to get along with. So
Lucas, you're
Just
pretty
paint
easy
your
'cause
pinky
you never
and then everyone's
talk.
like, whoa.
right, that's why.
Like Lucas is probably the easiest person to get along with because he doesn't talk.
Deaf
so,
chick.
Like,
There you go.
Yep, that's it.
for
That's
Lucas,
perfect. It's the
Yeah.
perfect woman.
because then she wouldn't have to hear you because you never talk.
Just he has to learn a bit of sign language and he's be good to go.
I mean, he could write it down. Just like get a
Yeah, but that was
writing
that's a
board.
lot of paper to waste.
No, you get like a dry erase board.
That's a lot of paper and pen.
Dry erase board, Chris, not
Yeah.
paper and pen. It's a
I'm gonna-
recyclable.
I'm going to
Green
ruin
He
this
technology.
for
carries
you,
it around
Kirby.
with him all the time.
I am not going to carry
Yeah.
a dry erase board around with me everywhere.
Not like a huge one, like a small one. Like
Yeah, I'm
Like,
not going to
if
carry
you-
a dry erase board around with me.
if you love the girl, you'll do a
It
lot
would
of
just-
things for love.
Yeah, like learn sign language.
Right, that would be
Or
easier.
carry a dry erase. I don't think that'd be.
Why are you
easier.
making this more difficult than it needs to be?
Learning a language is hard.
Yeah, but it's
Right.
way more convenient once you get it than having to lug around a stupid dry erase board all freaking time.
I'll give you the convenience one, but it is easier to just take a dry erase board.
Do you not understand that convenience and ease are kind of like close to the same thing?
I'm saying, like, once you learn sign language, it'll be more.
Yeah, but what if
convenient.
she was from South Korea?
What?
How does that make any sense? I don't. What do you?
Tyler couldn't find her on a map.
That's not even a part of this conversation.
It's
And I
called a
think half of
callback,
Ameri-
Tyler.
Half of America couldn't tell you where she's from if you ask them straight
Well,
up.
then half of America is stupid.
Well, you're probably right, but
I'm calling
I'm
you
not
out,
stupid.
America.
I'm not stupid. I have a college degree.
Hey,
Everybody has one of those nowadays.
Look, college degrees don't make you smart. Trust me.
If you took
I know
some of the
some
classes
people-
I had to take, Chris,
I know some people. More specifically, my mom knows some people that have college degrees that are borderline, absolutely useless. I'm
I
telling you.
dated a girl whose college degree is useless. Community leadership development. I'm not throwing shade at CLD majors, but like, what do you do with that?
It was the LD major. Or it's like a no offense, women's studies.
We're gonna get so creamed if any
Look!
feminists listen to this.
Yeah,
Wait, honestly, what do you do with that major though? Like, I don't understand.
my
You'd
sister
be
was a women's study
full-time
major.
protest. Oh yeah, and she does
But
like
you're-
social work kind of stuff,
That's,
right?
yeah,
She's a psychologist now.
but she could have majored in psychology. You see what I'm saying though?
Yeah, she had to go back to school and get her master's and all that stuff.
Aha.
But yeah, she
I'm
was
sure there's some
writing
jobs you
Reddit
could get-
communications and women's studies.
I'm
So-
sure there's
Communication's
something
about as
like
vague
that
as it gets.
requires women's studies.
Which,
What though?
I don't know, but I'm sure there's
Like
something
a
out
women's
there.
studies teacher at a college?
yeah,
No,
Just
because then you
a-
have to
it's like a
have an
never-ending
education.
cycle.
You'd have to have education too.
Oh yeah, not at a college.
not at a college level.
Oh, you don't? I thought you had
No.
some kind
No.
of education background.
No, you just need
No.
a doctorate, basically.
Yep.
Mm.
Sometimes not
And
even.
you
then.
really don't even have to have a doctorate.
Well, engineering professors
Yeah, I mean,
don't
you
have
can
to
be a
have doctorates.
professor,
They
not
just
be a
have to have a
doctor.
master's. You have to have a master's and your PE, so
Physical education.
professional engineer test.
Oh, what? Oh, they should call that pest.
No, that's dumb.
Well, you can't call it P test.
We call it the PE test. We just call it your PE.
Nah.
You take your PE.
Well, if you call it the P test, it sounds like they're giving you a drug test.
I have to take one of those at work occasionally.
I bet you fail them all.
I don't take any drugs.
He gets 2 tries.
Nah.
That's okay.
You can lie. I mean, you can lie and just say you don't.
Wait, I
You know what
wonder.
the most popular
okay,
drug in South Korea is?
meth.
Adderall.
I don't know. It's probably opioids or something. I don't know.
I wonder before I'm doing the keto diet if like my blood goes into ketosis if like that shows up as like a false positive for drugs.
No.
What drug would that be?
I don't know.
Like, what?
It doesn't.
I don't understand. I don't understand what kind of drug that would show up as.
Yeah.
It's not like you're eating
I
a
don't know.
poppy seed bagel and it shows up as opioids.
Well, like, what's something that takes calcium out of your? Because that's what like heroin does. It takes
Reverse
calcium
milk.
out of your body.
Yeah.
I was trying to think if there's a food that does that. that
If you
absorbs
drink reverse milk, it takes calcium out of your body.
coconut milk. If you drink coconut milk, it takes calcium.
No,
out
it's
of your
like
body. That's
reverse milk is putting the milk back in the cow.
Oh, so you're like
Just
you're like
open up.
you're blowing on the teat.
No, no, no. I was just saying, like, you open the cow's mouth up and pour milk in it.
No,
That's-
the
You
milk
think-
has to be inside your body, and you have to put it inside the cow.
For some reason, what
Um,
Chris said just made me uncomfortable.
Wait, you open the cow. Wait, open up the
You're
cow's
forced-
mouth and pour milk
You're
in it?
force
forcing
feeding
a
the
cow-
cow
it's like-
milk.
That's
have to grow
borderline
strong.
cannibalism. Like
Wait, okay, hold on a minute. How is that borderline cannibalism when baby cows drink milk from their?
Right.
But
What
it's
are you
only
saying?
babies. Like we're the only creature in the animal kingdom that drinks milk, like past like being a baby. Like,
From another animal.
yeah, like what if someone brought up random breast milk to you, Chris, and forced you to drink it?
I'd be like, I mean,
Nom nom
thanks, I
nom on
guess,
that
but I'm
crap.
not really thirsty. Hey, hand me a sleeve of Oreos. Let's go.
That's gonna be the title of it. Hand me a sleeve of Oreos.
I mean, I won't turn down some Chips Ahoy.
That was great. Oh
Or-
gosh.
Don't hand me no Nutter Butters though. Get that out of my face. I don't want those.
No.
Those are-
But
those
you're
are-
drinking
those are-
someone's breast milk.
Okay,
But you just
look,
know the Nutter Butters.
Nutter Butters are trash tier cookies. I don't care what
No,
anyone
they're not. They're
says.
peanut butter.
Yes, they
cookies.
are. They're
Peanut
the
butter
worst
cookies
cookies
are great.
ever. Nutter
No,
Butters are
I'm not a
garbage.
fan.
No,
They're straight
oatmeal
garbage.
raisin are the worst.
No,
Okay, of
oatmeal
like the-
raisin are
okay,
my
of-
favorite cookies.
Look, okay,
I don't like
it's
raisins.
like
I'll eat an oatmeal cookie all day,
the
but not
name
raisins.
brand cookies. I'm saying like not like an oatmeal raisin cookie. I'm saying like name brand cookies. Oreos, Chips Ahoy's, pecan sandies, fudge rounds. You know,
Great
Nutter
value.
Butters
Those
are
cookies.
absolutely
Fudge
the
rounds are
worst.
not cookies.
Or fudge stripes,
rounds are-
whatever.
Fudge stripes.
Oh,
ones that
okay. You're
Keebler
talking like
Elves
the
make.
you're talking about the Elmer, the Keebler Elf.
Elmer
Elmer.
Fuds.
Glue, Tyler.
the
Good
Elmer
Lord.
Fuds.
Hey, you ever try
Oh,
these
God.
glue cookies? Elmer's glue.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
Yeah. No, I got
Rip in
you. I
peace,
was on the
Barbaro.
same page. Mmm. I don't know.
You know,
when
Barbaro
people
probably end
put-
up being in glue. How do they make
Yeah.
horses into glue? How do they actually do that? Do you know?
I think it's like how they do pig fat into gelatin, except it's a different
Oh.
part of the horse's body that turns it to glue. I
Oh.
don't know which part though. I can look it
Shit,
up.
you know
I
what-
can find out.
Whenever a horse dies, they only bury the head and the
The heart
Like the head
The
sticking out of the
heart.
ground or something?
and the
and the
feet.
hooves. The head, the heart, the hooves.
Yeah, and the hooves. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
what I was trying to go for. But
I say
what
cremated.
happens? What happens to the rest of them?
They get made to glue.
Right. I mean, I didn't know. Like, is the entire body used in the glue making
Yeah, I don't know what-
process?
I don't know.
I don't know.
That reminds me of this. I had played Animal Crossing. I had a villager who was a horse, and his name was Elmer. So that was kind of weird.
Oh
That's
gosh,
dark.
the ultimate pun.
It'd be like having a. I don't
there's
know.
only
I
been
can't- I'm
one
not gonna
horse that's
start
been
that.
buried alive, and like
There's been
there's
several.
no, or not buried alive. Like
What did they?
fully buried.
Was it like a
Yeah,
witch
buried
trial or
alive.
something? Whoa.
Secretariat
Well,
was
like racehorse.
buried
Secretary was
Secretary-
buried alive?
whole,
No,
not
no,
alive,
whole.
whole.
Oh.
There was
I
a
like,
female
whoa.
horse that's buried full in at that Churchill Downs. I can't remember the name, but she like won a lot of races as a filly.
Did you know there's a
um,
town in Tennessee where they hanged an elephant?
Wait, what?
What?
There's a town in Tennessee called Irwin, and they hanged hanged an elephant there because it stomped
Why?
on somebody at a circus.
So they
Okay.
lynched it.
No, they just hanged
Yep.
it.
Irwin TN elephant, yeah. There it is.
That's the same
Mary was
thing.
a 5-ton Asian elephant, also known as Murderous Mary. After killing a trainer in Kingsport, Tennessee, she was hanged in nearby Irwin, Tennessee in 1916.
Okay, that seems like the most inefficient way you could put down an animal, especially one
Well, they
the
hung
size
it with
of
they
an
hung it with a
elephant.
crane.
Oh, they
like-
hung it with a crane. I figured they just drop it
Yeah.
off a cliff and have it like anchored to the mountain or whatever.
I'll send you a picture.
Where
I'll
you
also
gonna-
pure this in the
Where are you going to
podcast
find
video?
the cliff in Indiana? Is that where you said?
Tennessee.
Tennessee.
Oh, Tennessee,
Kingsport,
sorry.
Tennessee is on a
Irwin,
mountain,
Tennessee.
Lucas.
I heard Indiana.
It's in
for
eastern
some reason.
Tennessee, but they hung it in town.
Gotcha.
So
They
they're probably
lynched
not
an
a
elephant.
mountain
That's kind of
downtown.
wild, but I think they have a monument there for it.
Here's the thing: like that elephant's life, I think this this episode needs to come to an end.
Yeah.
We've been going for a
Why?
while.
But we
Yeah.
have so much more we could talk about.
I mean, we do. I don't think we should. I think we should save it for our next episode because this one's been pretty fun. I've liked this one a whole lot. It's actually a good thing we re-recorded this one.
I think this one was better than Thursday's.
think
Yeah,
it was
definitely,
too,
definitely
by far.
better. All right.
Uh-oh.
I guess I'll close this out. Wait, what?
I didn't include my audio.
You're
gotta
lying.
be
I'm kidding.
kidding me.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Oh my God! I was gonna kill
I'm kidding.
you.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
If we did not get this one was like gold. I loved this.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I totally was going to do this from the beginning of the episode. I was going to tell you
Oh
I
my
didn't have it
gosh.
recording.
Then you made me check
this
mine.
whole
You
time.
made me check mine right then, and I was like, "Oh God, I know I did. I know I did." Ah, shoot.
Ah,
Okay. No more surprises
Dolphin
like
frolics.
that. Okay.
I'm pregnant.
Oh gosh. All right. So if you listen to us on iTunes, Podbean, Google Play, give us a review, give us a subscribe.
Give us
That'd
a
be great.
subscribe.
Tell your friends to follow us. If you're on YouTube, comment. Again, subscribe. If you're on Twitch, I don't know what the thing is on Twitch, but you can be watching us live right now if you're on Twitch.
BT static.
It's crashing this plane, part
Yeah.
of your plan.
Someone has to remain with the
Ah!
wreckage.
I didn't see
But
that
yeah.
poll.
Also, social media, we're on Twitter, @BTStatic. Chris runs that. If you want to tweet at us for a question for us to answer, or a topic to talk about, or movie to watch, you can do that. And if you don't want to do it that public, you can email us. We have a Gmail. It's btstatic.pod@gmail.com. So email us there. Hey, we're also going to be at the Cincinnati Comic Expo. It's the September 22nd through the 24th. I think me and Lucas will be there the 23rd, which is that Saturday. So catch us there. We get to do some press stuff, which will be fun. We'll probably do like a mini doc kind of thing, and then I'll go on our YouTube channel. So just check us out. Tell your friends. This has been another episode. See you guys.
We need an outro music.
Wouldn't it be crazy? But you still remain